Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another video. Now if you follow this channel for a while, you know that whenever Skyrim mods first got announced for console, we got a bunch of new quest mods that we were able to play. And one of those first quest mods that I played on the channel was called the Forgotten City, and it still to this day is one of my favorite quest mods ever made in Skyrim. And here we are today, the actual Forgotten City quest mod in Skyrim got its own full release title, and it's out on Xbox, PC, and I believe PS5, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is the actual quest mod made into its full game now, and I'm super excited to jump into this. And I also want to give a special thanks to the creators of this game because they actually saw the video that I made on the Forgotten City way back when I had only 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, and they sent me a free copy of the game because I showed, interest in it whenever it first came out, and I thought that was really good, and I want to say thank you to Modern Storyteller and everyone involved with this game. This is a great opportunity, and I'm really excited to jump into this. But enough of my rambling, let's actually jump into the Forgotten City and see what this game's all about. So this is the title screen here, press any button, so let's begin. Alright, please help us avoid spoilers. Dear content creators, as you'll discover, this game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a good way to start this. If you don't want to have any spoilers for this awesome game, I already know it's going to be an awesome game, because if it has anything to do with the original Forgotten City quest mod that was in Skyrim, I already know that this is going to be a top 10 for me, so let's actually just jump into a new game. But yeah, spoiler alert guys, obviously at this point I'm starting into the game, so any point from here on out will be spoiled. And also this is my first time playing the game too, so we'll get to experience this together.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Oh, I get to create my character, okay, yeah. Select my body type, okay. I'll just go with what I always name my characters.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Our mission. Okay, so there actually is a lot of things that you can say here. Oh, what's it say? User setting. Oh, this is my background. Okay. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. That's also good. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Wow, those are really good buffs right off the bat there. Let me see. I feel like this would be important for discovering maybe secrets, so I'll keep that in mind. I don't really know if there's going to be a lot of enemies to fight, so I don't know if I'm going to need 10 bullets or not. But I like the faster running. Let's do the faster running.
You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
I was running from the law. I probably shouldn't have told you that. And now that I've told you I'm going to need your phone and your money. No. Actually, yeah. Give me it.
Oh, come on. In your state, I could drop you on your butt and drag you right back into that river if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah? I just start a fight the second the game starts.
So I'm going to forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor.
I suppose you're right.
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Mind if I ask some questions first? I mean, I did just wake up after all.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
I know you're worried about Al. We'll get to that. Who is he, though?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Where are we, anyway?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
I don't really need to know your story right now. What can you tell me about these ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
I was literally just about to say Al's probably in there. That's all the questions I had. You know what, actually, have you tried even calling for help other than me?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Well, alright, that's all the questions I had, though.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I suppose. Yeah, you know what? I'll be nice to her, because she did save me. I'm in.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns.
I could just be like, I mean, I'm going for treasure, and if I all of a sudden find Al...
He left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What is it? Ooh! Oh, I can examine it? Alright, let's get it started. Search for Al's whereabouts. Al? I just start screaming. You hear like the echo and the reverb. Al? Well, we got a note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads,
Am I?
You who...
And I'm falling. I didn't get the whole cutscene. Wow, that is so similar to the original quest mod. I love that.
The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Wow. Use F5 to quick save and F9. I wonder where they got that from. I wonder where they got that. I love it. I love it. It looks really good, too. It said at the beginning that this game was only made by, like, 3 to 5 people, and if that's actually true, I am beyond impressed with how great this looks, and runs, too. I mean, of course, like, every loading screen, there's, like, a little skip here and there to load everything in, but nothing out of the ordinary, or, like, this is amazing. I love this. It looks great. And I already know how this... I've never played the game, but of course, you know, playing the quests and all, I kind of know where the story's going to be going. And how they made it go from Skyrim to here, this is really good. I have a feeling I'm only going to be saying good things about this the entire time, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and been really excited for, too. Alright, so we found Al's trail.
Whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to
The
find
stone
me like
tablet?
this.
That's Al?
Yours.
Oh.
She'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back.
There's no way back.
And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now, and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Better end it all now. Don't be silly, Al. Ain't gonna get anywhere with an attitude like that. But I guess this is where we're going to, as if begging for the gods for mercy. I guess we're about to see the city in its former glory. Ooh, that's really cool. I like that. Press tab to check your quest journal and inventory at any time. All right. All right, so we are in the past now. Oh, wow.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Raj, and I just got lost, that's all.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Yeah, lead the way.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community.
I can just hold E and it follows him automatically? Why aren't AAA titles doing that?
Count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Nice save.
Greetings, citizen. My
Greetings.
name is Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Word travels fast in this town. Lead the way.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Alright, let's go see the magistrate. Oh, this is so similar. I love it so much. Wow. I strongly recommend you guys give this a shot before I go any further, really. Like, I'm really excited to keep going with this.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Sure. I'm Raj.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here. Is that understood?
While I'm here, I'm stuck here, right? I can't leave. I mean, it's not like I have a choice, but I understand.
Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful, really.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
So that's what happened to everyone outside.
It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured.
So stealing this would mean everything would end? I kind of just want to test that. I don't know. It's hard to test. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, yeah, I want to see what happens.
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Alright. Everyone's turning gold. Follow Sentius back to the shrine. Okay. Yeah, even theft. Wow. Like, I know he said that, but I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. Sentius, run!
Quickly.
Imagine this guy steps through a portal and immediately just commits a crime and dooms the city within like 30 seconds. Yeah, just restart me. Okay. So I like the concept. I really do like this concept where you kind of just have to use your mind and go talk to everyone in the city instead of just trying to brute force everything. I think that's a really good thing. I probably should have quick saved before I did that. That tip popping up on my screen now isn't really that helpful. Wait, do I still have that gold from earlier, the 190? I do. Okay. Can I go back and take it again? Infinite money glitch 2021 still working after patch. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not going to be doing that.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I mean, I kind of was Was thinking about it. I wasn't, but now I am.
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I go down there?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal. Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule, though?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
So what'd you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Yeah, he is right. I don't have a weapon. So, maybe I should not. Do not enter the cistern. Okay. Where else we got in this city? We can go up here. Once I find some sort of weapon, I will enter the cistern. Locked. I guess this is the market up here then, right? What kind of things can I buy?
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Well, maybe some other time then.
Suit yourself.
Because
Very well.
I want to buy stuff. How do I buy stuff? No, I don't want to steal it. My temptations as a Skyrim thief just keep running back into this game. I can't help it. Oh, wow, you're looking fresh. Bright clothes out here.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
Can you make me a bow?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Obtain a bow. Yeah, can you give me a bow?
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
I noticed that graffiti outside. What's it mean?
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule.
Why would someone think like that?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
I like how there's... You like men? It's like the option?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Damn, man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing this graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Well, don't worry, man. I'll look into it for you. Sorry you had to hide it for 10 years, though. That sounds awful. I'll make sure you can be who you want to be. And this secret admirer of yours, I'll take care of him.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here.
Help! You have to do something.
A
man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city.
Now I know how to get a bow.
Just have to improvise.
Sounds good. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
You might want to hide somewhere better than there. Maybe we shouldn't meet in there then.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing.
Oh. And she was the only person that knew something, too. Warning. Shrine may collapse. Well, you didn't read the sign. Someone forgot to put traffic cones and tape in the way.
Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabian, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Well, that sucks. A loaf of bread, though. Yummy.
It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, go ahead. Go shoot someone. See what happens to you. See what happens to you, man. I'll be seeing your golden statue in awe.
Chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
If only I knew where he was. But. Well, I guess this guy, if in his mind is a cultist, I guess I should also be kind of lenient on who Quintius is. So let's find out. What can you tell me?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Ooh. I do remember them talking about that. They did do that. How do you know he did it, though?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
Well, this guy, obviously, this guy's not the bad guy, it's the Emperor, because this assassin's just doing his job, right? And he could have killed me hours ago. But I really don't have any idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me.
Well, bring it on.
Do you have any last words?
You have no idea what you're in for.
You'd squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every
Oh, stop with your monologuing. Just let go of the bow already. Shoot that arrow. Make my day.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Kill him so I can take his golden bow. No, give me it. God damn it, I can't take it. Well, he learned the hard way. I'm coming, Sentius! Oh! Don't die. Oh no, I died from that. Speedrun parkour is not my forte, I guess. Oh no. Well, that's alright. So it looks like it just loaded me back to before we talked to the assassin, but we are going to end the episode off there, so hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot, and I'm really enjoying this game. I think it looks beautiful, I think the questing is really good and well done so far, and just the overall aspect of being in the city and knowing that this was a quest mod from Skyrim into its full game, and it went through this big production process where they got a team together and they actually made this dream of a game come true. I think it's awesome and very impressive what they were able to pull off here, and I cannot wait to play more. So if you do want to see more episodes in the future, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and stay connected through there as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.